Abathur and Vorzu. This is not the best combo for this week, but that's kind of why we're doing it. Mastery points, by the way, and hostile takeover on Rich to Korhal. Let's get her done. So again, say it, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out. Again, if there's any questions, make sure to put it in the comment section if you're watching this on YouTube, or or in the chat. Please let me know. Yeah, this might not be the best. So the one thing I can say is Corsairs are amazing for taking out the missiles. Corsairs are actually really good at it because they don't have a projectile.
Those shards will decimate Augustgrad. We need to destroy each of them before that happens.
Void Raids don't have a projectile either, I believe. I think they just do a straight attack. Be very careful about your Dark Pylons, Jess, because they will go directly for the Dark Pylon, and then you now have a Dark Pylon in the enemy's hands. So be careful with that. That's all I have to say. Sure, no, that's a great idea, Coach, and I would recommend it. I love saying that, by the way. That's a great idea, Coach. And that's honestly what I would do if I knew I wasn't gonna have. I was, doing a pickup group, and I just knew I couldn't depend on my partner. That's what I would do. But that means that you cannot use Select All Army Hotkey. Use the Select All Army Hotkey, then all of the Corsairs you're patrolling around your base become worthless. So that's the one thing I just remember people to kind of watch out for, because it can turn really bad really fast if you set up all these perfect defenses and then all of a sudden, boom, you get rid of them all because you just hit the Select All Army Hotkey. So just keep that in mind. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh god, okay good, okay good. I was a little worried for 2 seconds. I'm thinking I want to go Mutas, but I need more gas to do so. So if anybody's, I don't have the Select All Army Hotkey bound. I manually click it with my mouse because I used to use it way too much, like way too much. So I specifically made sure to unbind it because I did not want to have to do that anymore. I found that I used it way too much, so I made sure to unbind it, and it's helped me a lot. Because you get so, it becomes something that you don't even think about using anymore. You just use it all the time. And any defenses you've set up just become useless at that point. So that's the reason why I make sure to not find it like that.
Scanner's picking up a void shard near your location. Your objective is to take it out.
Understood. Destruction imperative.
Exactly. You know, if you had, you're playing multiplayer, and you had like a bunch of, you had like 2 or 3 medevacs. It was zealots. Just a bunch of zealots. That's all it was. But you have a bunch of medevacs sitting behind an enemy line, right? And they're like in the airspace above it. All of a sudden, you decide to use your Select All Army Hotkey. You've lost both your medevacs. Really bad, right? All this biomass. Oh, look at all that wonderful. Look at all that beautiful biomass.
Leviathan, largest of Zerg. Powerful evolution. Hive cluster under direct swarm forces.
Oh my
under
god, are you
attack.
serious? Ah.
Swarm forces under attack. Sharing Zerg regeneration. Healing in progress. Mutation complete.
Alright, now I can take this out.
Allied forces in combat.
That's just the first of many. Okay, commanders, let's get to work. Several void shards appearing on our sensors.
Let's pick up all
Make
this
sure you
biomass.
destroy all of them.
Oh, there must be a goddamn observer.
The enemy moves against our base.
Yeah, there
Show
must be
them
an
the
observer.
folly of their ways.
Alright, so that one should be coming to an expo.
Evolution completed.
Let's make sure they regenerate.
Swarm has evolved.
Okay, yep, going to his expo.
Ally space under assault.
Oh, damn it. Oh. That's why I always say be careful about those, because now they're gonna be...
Activating time stop. Attack when you are ready.
Swarm mutated.
Like I said, be very careful about those dark
Blend
pylons.
available.
Alright, so now... Alright, so we got good
Swarm
saturation.
forces under attack.
What? Okay, I know there was nothing else attacking them. Alright, here we go. It's okay, man. I mean, I had 2 observers there, so we would have been okay. But it's better that you used it if you felt like you needed to use it, you know? Alright, so we're almost ready to go. Yeah, I understand. Like I said, I did have, I did have, a couple of observers with the army, so...
Evolution.
Enemy forces approaching. Defense required.
Alright, as soon as we get this attack wave, I'm gonna move in.
Swarm forces under attack.
Those Chimera's pirates are trying to steal from us during an attack on the city. I'd appreciate it if you could exterminate them.
Allied forces in combat. Swarm forces under attack. Sensing approach units. Detection advised.
Not today, Amon. We'll obliterate every void shard you stick in the ground.
To oblivion.
Countdown showing that void shards are going to activate soon. That's not good.
I'll pick up the Sundering Blade.
Detecting newly summoned void shards. It's our job to blast them apart.
The enemy is en route to our base. Nerazim, ignite your blades.
Forces under attack. Mutation complete.
Alright, so pick up the rest of this biomass. Okay, cool.
Evolution completed.
Disrupt this time now. Be ready to attack.
Allied forces in combat.
So I'm turning off the ability for my
Forces.
God, what the hell? My Mutalisk to turn into Ultimate Evolutions, and I'm doing it by setting them
Swarm forces
on their own
under
control group
attack.
when they come out, and then from that control group,
One fewer void shard for us to deal with.
setting,
As it should be.
taking them from the control group, turning off the ability to automatically turn into one. I missed a couple. It's okay.
Sky
And then
belongs to
add stealing them to the other control group, to my main control group.
That's another void shard.
So all I have to say is,
We have done well, but do not grow overconfident.
Hive cluster targeted for
that
eliminate incoming enemies. Forces under attack.
Abathur has a lot of extra mineral
Only
income.
one group of shards left. Crush them into dust and end this
So
fight.
great.
A bonus objective.
Yeah, I'll get the nuke.
expires soon.
Allied forces in combat.
I got like no more room to place these things.
Swarm forces under attack.
Mend is now ready.
Allied space sequences.
Yeah, he has so much extra mineral income. You have so much minerals to place spore crawlers. Pick up all this biomass.
These wretched pirates
Another
are about to get a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. Take them out. They got away, huh?
Am I gonna be able to get
Once
this?
we're done here, I'll see to them personally.
Swarm forces under attack. Swarm
Got it.
forces under attack.
Alright, here we go. Like I said, I have so much extra mineral income because all I'm making is mutas
Base under assault.
that there's just so much extra
Forces under attack.
for any amount of spore crawlers I want.
Forces in combat.
us soon.
Allied forces in combat.
Anomaly established. Strike now, warriors.
I'm just setting those couple new Mutas to go pick up all that biomass.
Enemy defeat inevitable. Forces under attack.
Get all this biomass, y'all.
Allied forces in combat.
Oh, there's so much biomass on the ground I can't even pick up.
Forces in combat.
They keep summoning shards, and we keep sending them back.
Destruction verified.
Man, this is pretty good. GG.
That's all of the void.
That was fun.
The city
I
is
love
ours.
Muta builds. They're my favorite. Oh my god, I love Muta
Dominion is
builds.
not so easily defeated.
Because you don't even need like a big army. You just need to have biomass. That's it. I mean, you know, especially with the build I had with the Mutas, I just had so much extra minerals, and I bet you probably had the same thing with Vorazun, that I could just spam so freaking many spore crawlers. Really wasn't that bad. So even if, now, I did have one instance where I was playing, the very first time I was playing, I had a partner that was Sagara, and they lost every building in their base. And it was so funny because I kept looking at their base and seeing buildings, but they kept getting taken over by the enemy forces. So I was like, I don't know, maybe 1,000 hit points from just finishing the entire mutation. And then I said all of my partner's forces got taken over or got destroyed. And I was like, what are you talking about? There's still buildings. Oh, because they all got hit by I'm in a domain. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm HunterAFI. If anybody has any questions, make sure to put them in the comments. And if you're new to the stream, hit that follow button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching.